Hello. Let me make sure and see if this is working. I think it is. Great. I'm just going to sign in so I can see my chat. If you are here and you're with me, go ahead and say hello in the comments. Let me know how you're doing today. I know it is nice and the sun is shining, so maybe you're outside and enjoying some time in the sunshine. I'm hoping to do that after I finish this live video. So again, if you're here, say hello in the comments so I can see that you're with me and I know who's watching. We are going to make a little bit of ice cream today. And all you need are a few simple ingredients that you are likely to have in your home. So in just a minute, we'll talk about what those are. But I'm just going to give people a few minutes to get signed on and join us on our live stream. And I'm just going to check in on our website. Great, and make sure that we are here. Oh, good. Hi, Judith. Great to see you. Hi, Kenny. Awesome. Glad to have both of you here. So if you would like to join in with me, we are going to be making ice cream today. So tomorrow night on Thursday begins the holiday of Shavuot. This used to be, in ancient days, a harvest holiday where they would bring their harvest of barley to the temple as an offering, and it would be the start of the wheat harvest of the summer harvest. So we're no longer an agricultural society. We're no longer an agricultural religion. So Shavuot has turned into a holiday where we celebrate the receiving of Torah on Mount Sinai. And interestingly enough, one of the customs that goes along with this idea of receiving the Torah is that we eat things that have dairy in them on Shavuot. So we eat things like blintzes or ice cream or cheesecake. Write in the comments, write in the chat, if there are other things that you eat on the holiday of Shavuot that are maybe a tradition in your family or your in your family that you eat on the holiday of Shavuot, or that you've eaten in synagogue on Shavuot as well. Other dairy items. And the reason why dairy is a connection is because we say that the land of Israel is a land flowing with milk and honey, and that Torah is often sweet. So we take this idea of having something sweet and something that might be dairy, like cheesecake or blintzes or ice cream, as a way to remind us of the sweetness of Torah. So you just need a few items in order to make our ice cream. You don't need a fancy ice cream machine. You don't really need any tools. You need two different size, I guess you can have the same size plastic bags. So you can have two different size plastic bags, a large Ziploc and a small Ziploc. I'm sure you could be more environmentally friendly if you had non-disposable bags as well. In addition to that, you'll need half and half or whole milk or heavy cream, whatever you have, you can use. Some ice, as you saw, my bag is filled with ice, a little bit of sugar, and some salt that's going to go in your bag of ice, and then vanilla. So half and half, vanilla, sugar, and then for the actual creating of the ice cream, the shaking that we're going to do, you need ice and salt. So pretty simple ingredients that you are likely to have in your home. So I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to do it, and then later on you can maybe make your own ice cream. So if you do end up doing this, please feel free to send us a picture. Let us know that you enjoyed making this ice cream. So you're going to start out with 1 cup of half and half or milk or heavy cream, whatever you have on hand at home. If you use, 1% milk or something like that, that's totally fine. It's just not going to be quite as creamy, which is okay. So in addition, in that cream or in that half and half or milk, you're also going to, see if I can get my vanilla open. You're also going to add a little bit of vanilla. And maybe I won't add it because mine is not opening right now. So you're going to add a half a teaspoon of vanilla. And then you're also going to add, I have it written down here actually, so maybe I should put that up for you. So in addition to that, you're also going to do 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. So I'm going to pour my milk and half teaspoon of vanilla and my sugar into my bag. And then you can just give that like a little bit of stir. Stir that around. And then you just want to make sure that you seal your bag nice and tight because it's going to go in the larger bag that has the ice in it. So either spilled or my bag is leaking. I'm not sure which one. So I'm going to grab another bag real quick. Okay, so I think my bag has a hole in it. That's not good. So make sure you don't have a hole in your bag like I have in mine. So I'm going to double up my bag here. Okay, that will be better. So once you have your bag closed, make sure it's nice and closed. Then you're going to put it inside your bag of ice. So about 3 cups of ice. It doesn't, I didn't measure this, so about 3 cups of ice. And then some salt as well. So you want to add a third of a cup of kosher salt to your ice, and that's just going to allow the temperature to come down and to help the ice cream freeze right up and become nice and frozen. So pour the ice in, just give it a little shake, mix it all around in there. Then, once you have your closed bag of milk or half and half vanilla and sugar, you're going to place it inside the larger Ziploc. And again, just make sure you get it nice and zipped. All right, let's see. Hi, Claire. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Kristen and Margot. Awesome. So if you guys try this, you're going to let me know later. And then what I suggest is after you get your bag all zipped up, that, I'm going to wipe up my mess here, that you take a towel because you're going to need to shake for a few minutes. And you want to make sure that you don't freeze your hands to death. So I like to put it in a little towel. We're going to get the ice nice and around our milk. And then we're literally going to shake this. And hopefully in like 5 minutes, you will have ice cream that will be made in your little bag that's inside of this big bag of ice. So as you shake, you're going to get some nice ice cream. So you can also add other toppings. So if you want to add in the comments or chat, if you have a favorite topping or mix-in that you would like to add in your ice cream. So you can add like chocolate chips or strawberries or what else would be good? Cookie dough if you had it. Or really anything, right? You can add any mix-ins to the ice cream, and you can have whatever kind of ice cream you would like. So you can share your favorite types of ice cream in the comments. And let's just see what's happening here. You can see the bag is getting nice and cold. We're getting some good mixing of the salt and the ice, and we're going to keep shaking. We're going to shake for a while, and I might not shake the whole time on video. And I didn't really do this like a real cooking show where I made an example ahead of time. So I'm sorry in advance for that. Ooh, marshmallows. That sounds like a good option for a mix-in for your ice cream. So you could maybe even do marshmallows and a little chocolate. You have like a s'mores kind of ice cream. That could be good. So yeah, you could really get creative and add whatever you want to your ice cream. So also, when we're done, I will post the recipe, but you can find many of these recipes online. There's different options, different kinds. We're on a dairy holiday right now, so we're doing, the half and half or the milk or the whole milk. But if you want to, if you wanted to do frozen yogurt, there's ways to do frozen yogurt instead. If you want to be a little bit healthy, or maybe the yogurt, you just like that better. So we're going to keep shaking this up for a while. Let's see what it's looking like here. So we're going to open this up. Okay, so you can see my mixture is starting to get a little bit frozen. It's still a little liquidy, so we're going to keep going for a few more minutes on the shaking. So if anyone else has, well, I know Mindy's my mother-in-law. Mindy, I think her favorite ice cream flavor, I'm going to guess, because I think we have the same one, is mint chocolate chip. So you probably could do some like mint flavoring as well, if you had that on hand. But you could definitely do chocolate chips. So if anyone else has their favorite flavor they want to add in. And then when we're done shaking this up and we actually have ice cream, then you can also think about what toppings you like to put on top. So if you have hot fudge or some sprinkles or any kind of fruit topping that you like to do on top, or nuts, that's also pretty good. Okay, I'm getting an affirmative that mint chocolate chip is in fact the favorite flavors. Kenny, I don't know what your favorite flavor of ice cream is. Ooh, Judy says Nutella. That could be a nice topping, for sure. When I was in Israel last summer on our congregational trip, one of the ice cream places that I went to in Tel Aviv actually puts Nutella at the bottom of the cone. So at the end of your ice cream, you get a little Nutella treat, which was very tasty. So you could really go crazy, and you could decide to make your own cones, or just buy a cone. You can have ice cream cones as well. So if anyone, let's see what's going on here. Oh, we're getting a little bit better here. Still not quite all the way frozen. Kenny says vanilla. Just vanilla, nothing on top? No flavors, no nothing. I have a feeling Kenny wouldn't turn down any kind of ice cream, but maybe that's just me. I am really struggling with bags that are leaking today. Apparently all my bags have holes in them for some reason. So if you're like me and your large ice bag gets a hole in it, try not to spill all over the floor. So if you want to share in the comments, if you weren't thinking about having some kind of dairy tomorrow night for the holiday of Shavuot. If you want to share what your favorite dairy treat is, so maybe it's not ice cream, maybe like cheesecake or blintzes or something else better, you can share with us what your favorite Shavuot treat might be, and you can maybe try to plan to make or have that tomorrow night as a way to celebrate the holiday. There's also tomorrow night through Sukkot Shalom, we are going to be on Zoom doing a learning session at 6 p.m. So we hope you'll join us at 6 o'clock to talk with Rabbi Gordon and myself a little bit about Torah and Revelation and how we come to terms with that idea if we maybe don't believe that the Torah was actually written by God or written by Moses directly from the Word of God. So how do we deal with this idea of Torah and Revelation in our modern day world? And you can bring your ice cream or your cheesecake or whatever maybe you decide to have with you to join us in that conversation. And then after that, I believe starting at 7 p.m., the Reform Movement is doing a whole evening of study with different teachers from around the country. And so we have all the links to that in our weekly email that went out. So I'm still a little bit not entirely frozen, so you're not going to see me eat this final the final product here, but we're getting close. So hopefully this gives you an idea of how to make your own ice cream at home. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's still a little liquidy. I'm gonna have to keep shaking when I am done with my live video. So I hope you enjoy getting to make some ice cream with your family. There are also other things that you can do kind of in the same vein. You can make your own butter. You can make, trying to think of what else there was. There were a couple other things that I saw online of similar shake yourself items, dairy items that you can make. So the world is your oyster. So thank you so much for joining me for this fun little afternoon ice cream break. And please feel free to share with us your pictures and photos of you making and eating your own ice cream so we can enjoy that together. So again, good to see all of you. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and I hope to see a lot of you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on Zoom for Rabbi Gordon and my teaching. Have a good one. To find my... Bye, everyone.